I'm gonna show you how to instantly improve your car control. No, seriously, like literally instantly. I personally use this trick whenever I'm having one of those bad weeks. You know what I'm talking about. You go from playing like an absolute god one week, only to come back after a day of not playing, and suddenly it feels like your controller is as complicated as the cockpit of an airplane.
You can do this, come on.
You're able to maintain control.
Come on, damn it!
Yeah, honestly, that's not even that far from how I've been playing this week. But there's good news. Whenever you're playing like absolute shit, all you need to do is change your camera settings to be closer to your car. No joke, this is basically a cheat code for good mechanics. Hi, I'm Josh, and before we continue with this video, I want to tell you about today's sponsor, the subscribe button. It's free, it's beautiful, it's sexy, and most importantly, it really helps out this channel and helps me make more great content for you. So hit that big, beautiful red subscribe button, should be right here below this video, and turn on notifications so you can be the first person to watch every new video I put out. So go ahead, hit that button, turn on the notifications. Go on, I'll wait. Okay, that's enough. Back to the video. All you need to do is change your camera settings to be closer to your car. No joke, this is basically a cheat code for good mechanics. Look at this clip right here. This is real footage of me playing with horrible car control and feeling awkward anytime I dribble. Now, because I was playing like ass, I changed my camera settings closer to my car and boom. Literally in 30 seconds, my car control went from terrible to pretty good. And this is real footage taken the same day, within the same hour actually. You see, as you move your camera closer and closer, it becomes easier to control your car and do most mechanics. And this is simply because your eyes now have more to look at. Your car is bigger on the screen and it makes small movements easier and more intuitive. It also has to do with changing what's normal to you, and this can act like a soft reset for your brain to remember how to play Rocket League. Because yeah, sometimes we forget, but that's okay. Changing your camera settings to be closer to your car will make the game feel easier, and that simple change can trick your brain into playing normally and making better decisions. However, as you get closer and closer, it does become harder and harder to notice what's going on around you, so you definitely can't go too close. With that being said, these are the camera settings that you should change to. FOV is 110, camera distance is 180, height is 80, angle is -2, and stiffness is 0.6. And the rest of the settings don't really matter much. These settings will instantly improve your car control. However, there are a few things to keep in mind if you plan on using this little trick. It's only a temporary solution. For most players, these settings are too close, and they're not necessarily the best camera settings to use if you want to get better and rank up. There's a lot more that goes into your gameplay than just car control and mechanics. So as you climb in ranks, you're much better off using camera settings that are a bit farther from your car, that's similar to most pro players. And this allows you to see more of the field and make smarter decisions. So you need to remember these camera settings are just a temporary solution to those bad days where you're just plain awful and don't know how to fix it. Changing your camera settings to this will usually do the trick and make you play a lot better. So when you switch to these settings, use them for several games until you start to feel comfortable and are playing better. And after playing several games and feeling normal again, switch back to your normal camera settings, and you should notice that your car control feels better and your gameplay will improve. For me, doing this works about 9 out of 10 times to help me get back to playing like my normal self. And it should work for you too. Now, if your gameplay still feels off, keep the close camera settings for a bit longer and do some training packs to try to air dribble, go for redirects, power shots, and tight angles. You can use this training pack on the screen to practice these important mechanics before you jump into a game. Also, something to keep in mind is that this works even when you're playing well. If you're having a good day, changing these settings will make your car control even better. But if you're playing 2s or 3s, you're likely going to suffer from other issues that are worse for your gameplay. So I wouldn't recommend changing them if you mainly play 2s or 3s. But if you're a 1s player, using these settings can be very helpful to make your flicks more consistent and your mechanics easier. And that's it. These settings are super useful, and they can get you out of those awful days where you're just playing like garbage. So go ahead and try these camera settings out. Let me know how they work for you. If you like them, just leave a comment down below. And yeah, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like the video, turn on notifications, eat your veggies, drink some water. And yeah, I'll see you next week.